What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ian for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with a weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Libra. So let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Mahogany. Thank you guys, by the way, for tuning in. Really appreciate you. As always, guys, before we continue, I do want to mention, if you are interested in a personal reading, check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. First link in the description box below if you would like to book me there. Let's say what's up here to some peeps and go ahead and get started. What's going on, Alicia Bell? What's up, Jen? What's going on, Teeny, Itty, Red Sky? What's poppin', Pisces person? What's going on, George? What's going on, Lila? Hey, what's going on, Martinez? How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are well. Appreciate you guys tuning in here this evening. So without a further ado, everybody, we're gonna get started here with Team Libra coming on into this weekend. So let's see what's going on here for our lovely and amazing Libra gang. Message is showing up here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Moving on in to the next 72 hours. What information and insight is going to be rolling on in here for our lovely and amazing Libra gang? What do we got going on here for you? All right, guys, give me about one more shuffle, and we'll see what's popping with you. Hey, what's going on, Fawn? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Team Libra, overall energy for your weekend is going to be the Page of Wands in the upright position. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Nine of Pentacles. What it is you're dealing with, we have here the Knight of Wands. And then looking at the outcome for Libra is going to be the Ten of Wands in the upright position. So as far as what I'm picking up on here for Team Libra, let's go ahead here and get started. Now we begin here with a Page of Wands, and we're pairing that Page of Wands here to the Nine of Pentacles. So it kind of feels to me like moving into your weekend, there's definitely some interest in spending more time with yourself and kind of doing your own thing. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is like, I want to be in my own energy. I feel comfy here. I feel confident. So like, I feel like this weekend, you're definitely spending some extra time with yourself. Looking at what you're dealing with here being the Knight of Wands here says, I want to take time to move towards doing the things I want for myself this weekend. I think right now with the outcome here being the Ten of Wands here is saying, Libra, like, you've had a pretty overwhelming week, or maybe you've had a very frustrating week, or just a very burdensome week, who knows. But I think you're at the point this weekend where it's like, I need a fucking minute for myself. Like, that is where you're coming to, and you're making sure that you take as much time as possible as you can to prioritize yourself this weekend and genuinely do what is interesting you. So I feel like it's not the weekend where you're staying in the house unless you want to. If that's the vibe for the weekend, cool. However, though, maybe it's the weekend where it's like, I'm gonna go get out, I'm gonna go shop and spend some money on myself, I'm gonna go hang out with some friends, I'm going to do what I want to do for me, because I feel like this is about getting your time back. You could have had a very time-consuming week, whether it was about work that was really consuming a lot of your time. Maybe you got a lot of overtime hours in this week at work, or maybe you had a lot of family stuff going on, friend stuff going on, but you're getting to that point here this weekend where it's like, it is time to redirect the energy to me and to let my inner child loose a little bit and to have some fucking fun and enjoy myself, and as you should. I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Libra, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but thank you for tuning in here anyhow. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So guys, we did start out here today with our air signs for the weekend read. We're going to go ahead and do air, fire, water, and earth for today's lineup. Jumping into fire, Team Ram fam. Let's see what's going on here for the Aries. Message is showing up here for Aries, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 72 hours. What insight and information do we got rolling on in here for Aries? Coming on into tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Dope Butterfly? How you doing? What's going on coming through like a zoo? How's it hanging? Thanks for stopping by. Fawn, thank you so much for the $2. You said, thank you, Aunt, trying to get my energy back. You're very welcome. Thank you for that donation. It means a lot. And yeah, give yourself that time to rest and rejuvenate, especially if it's needed. Me as a Libra Moon, for the past month and a half has been like a very draining time for me. So I'm at a point where I've been really focusing on getting my energy back too. So understandable for sure. Anyhow, though, Aries, we're going to get 2 more shuffles and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully we're looking at some awesome sauce. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Wands in reverse. You might be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Ace of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with, Nine of Cups in the upright. Looking at the outcome, Knight of Wands in the reverse position as well. So I kind of feel for Aries peeps, you know, Seven of Wands reversed here, Ace of Swords reversed here. You're in a period of time this weekend where it's like, okay, I need to open up right now about something I haven't been completely honest with. I feel like it's not about opening up that you haven't been honest with somebody else. I feel like it could be more than likely you having to be honest with yourself. It's like, okay, I have to realize maybe I haven't been very honest with myself about something, and it's time for me to open up about this. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Nine of Cups. This is going to be an interesting take on a storyline, so if it's not your story, no worries. But I feel like what you're saying is I have to be honest, I'm way happier now than where I was before. And most of you would say, why would you refuse to be honest about that? I feel like there's a guilt factor here. Let's say, for example, Aries, maybe you went through a difficult breakup. Maybe you broke up with somebody and it's like, I feel guilty that I hurt this person, but genuinely I feel happier than ever being single, right? So I think that there's a guilt factor tied in here. I'm not sure where it exactly fits, but that's what I'm intuitively picking up on. And for you, it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be happy, so I've been lying to myself saying that I'm not happy, but the truth is I am. You know, I'm happy with the way things went. I'm happy something didn't potentially work out. And if it's your story, cool. If not, no worries. But looking at the outcome here, Knight of Wands reverse, it's like, I can't run away from this anymore. You know, I can't pretend that I'm not happy that things went in a different direction. Maybe someone got hurt in the mix and maybe that person wasn't you, but you're at a point in time where fulfillment is very prevalent. And at the end of the day here, it's like, I can't lie to myself anymore. I deserve to be happy, and I'm not going to let the guilt factor here continuously put me down or make me bury that happiness, because I do deserve to enjoy this moment. You know, I remember being a lot younger, breaking up with somebody and feeling incredibly guilty. But the truth is I felt very relieved when I had that relationship come to an end. I felt happy being single because I needed to be single at that point in time in my life. And at the end of the day, I knew I hurt that specific person that I was dealing with, but I couldn't lie to myself anymore. I was like, I deserve to be happy too. So I feel like most of you will resonate with this based on the examples I've given, if it's your story, but if not, no worries. Thank you though, anyhow, Aries, for tuning in. You know, just a word to the wise. It always sucks letting down other people, but you're allowed to be happy too. And I want you to remember that. All right, Aries, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend. So, everybody, we have done our fire. We've done our air. We're going to get on into our water signs, and jumping into the water, let's have a look here at the birthday peeps and see what's popping on in here for our fish, okay? Hey, what's going on, Sky? Hey, Healing Hearts, who said, happy to be catching you live tonight. I hope you're doing well, and happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too. I'm doing pretty damn great. Thanks for asking, and I hope you're doing great as well. Nonetheless, though, guys, let's see what's up here for the birthday peeps. Message is showing up here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on into the next 72 hours. What's going on here for our birthday fish? Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Seven of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Coming into the current energy, we have here a Page of Cups. What you're dealing with, Pisces, Hangman in the upright. Looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Page of Wands in the upright position too. So Piscean, as far as what I'm seeing for you guys coming on into the weekend here, Seven of Cups reversed paired to the Page of Cups in the upright. This looks to me like you guys are okay. You guys are basically saying, okay, I want one thing in specific, right? If it was the Seven of Cups in the upright position, you would want multiple different things. But considering that it's in reverse, you're saying here, I'm focused on one cup. I'm focused on something specific. For some of you, it could be a person. Now, looking at your current energy for the weekend, Page of Cups here says you're being proactive. So Pisces, you're being proactive on whatever it is you're focused on. It could be a specific person, or it could be some kind of goal jumping into your weekend. However, though, looking at what you're dealing with here being the Hangman here says, as soon as you get proactive, boom, you shut down. Looking at the outcome here being the Page of Wands here is like, even though I'm interested, I'm just going to glance at a distance. So Pisces, I feel this weekend you're getting hesitant. It's like at first you're pumped up to go for something, but then you kind of get hesitant and it's like, I'm going to watch something from a distance. So let's say, for example, maybe you have a crush on somebody and you get hyped up this weekend and it's like, I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let, Becky know that I think she's fine, or I'm going to let, Andrew know that I think he's sexy, right? I don't know what the case may be, but then suddenly you're like, oop, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to go admire them from a distance. It's like you shut down, maybe the worries kick in, maybe the fear kicks in, whatever it may be. So here's my advice to you. When you get that feeling to go for it and don't give yourself any moments or chances to overthink. One of my favorite things to do to kick fear out of the way is literally counting down from 5. When you give yourself that quick mindset break, and I believe Mel Robbins is who teaches this, but basically the rule is when you count down from 5, the moment you hit 1, you go do exactly what you said you were going to do. It's a great way to prime your brain into skipping the fear-based response. Believe it or not, guys, actually every time before I go live, I make sure I give myself a countdown so that I'm in the zone, I'm ready to roll, I got nothing else going on up here, I'm laser focused. So before I even start the daily reading, I 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom, we get it rolling, okay? So Pisceans, I would say give that a go. It's a really, really cool thing, and it helps me out a lot personally. Maybe it'll help you. But either way though, guys, don't give yourself room to think there, to get into that space of fear. If you're feeling motivated and ready to just go after something or someone, shoot for the stars right then and there. See what the fuck happens. I always tell people, man, despite fear, it's always great to go for something, because whether or not it works out for you or it doesn't, at least you have the clarity to know what would have been, right? If you don't go after something, you're always going to be thinking about, well, what could have been, right? So if you never tell Andrew that you like him, then you're never going to know if something could have happened between you and Andrew or you and Becky, right? But if you actually go for it, even if you get shut down, hey, having an answer is better than not, So Pisces, this is the weekend where I say, guys, go for it. Don't give that breathing and wiggle room to end up pulling back. I say go for what you want here, okay? Go get him, Tiger. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to my fish, okay? Happy birthday to you guys, too. All right, everybody. We did our water, we did our fire, and we did our air. Earth signs, you guys are coming up next. For the Earth, we're going to be jumping into Taurus, so Bull Gang, do stay tuned, okay? What's up, Faith Action Bravery? You said, OMG, that's so Pisces. That's my mother her whole life. There you go. What's going on, Brooklyn? How's it hanging? Hi, all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Taurus, you're up on the agenda. So let's see what's going on for our Bull Gang. Messages tuning in here for Taurus, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 72 hours. What information and insight do we got rolling on in here for Team Taurus, baby? Coming on into the next 72. What is popping for our Bull Gang this weekend? We're going to go ahead, guys, and get about one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here for Team Taurus, okay? Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you're looking towards a fantastic weekend. All right, Taurus, overall energy for you guys is an 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing with an earth sign like a fellow Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Coming into your current energy, we have here the Tower in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Sun in reverse, and looking at the outcome for the Bull Gang is going to be the 8 of Wands in the upright position. So, as far as what I'm picking up on here for Taurus, 8 of Pentacles reversed, Tower reversed, it kind of appears to me like you're in a space right now where you're not wanting to work on basically building something, or not even building something. It's about repairing. It's about restoration. It's about patching something, and you don't want to do that anymore. It's like, how many times can you put a Band-Aid on a wound that needs air? How many times can you put that Band-Aid on? Because inevitably you got to rip the Band-Aid off. Your wound needs air. It needs time to grow. It needs time to heal. That Band-Aid is just going to be nothing but temporary to stop the bleeding, right? So patching something's going to be nothing but temporary, unless you're actually doing the work. And I feel like ultimately, guys, you're getting to the point here with that 8 of Pentacles reverse where it's like, I don't want to do the work. It's not what I'm feeling anymore. I don't want to keep on repairing and keep on patching this. I'm kind of over that, right? Looking at what you're dealing with here. The truth is, Sun reversed, I'm not happy. And I want to explore something else. Looking at the outcome here, 8 of Wands. Now, this could be about anything. It could be about career. It could be about love. It could be about friendship. But I think you've hit your limit, guys, where you can't keep on repairing or patching something because the foundation's no good. You know, if you have a crack in the foundation, that's a falsified foundation. It's not going to be good for the rest of the house. So with that being said, you want to have something that's built with a sturdy and strong foundation. And I think you're acknowledging whatever this is, that's not it. There isn't this sturdy foundation. So you're coming to the point where it's like, it's time to explore new options and it's time to actually build from the ground up, right? Starting with that foundation of something new, right? I don't want to keep on patching. I just want to completely rebuild on something brand new. So Taurians, I think you're looking for something different. Okay. Could be a different person, you know, new boohoo dis. It could be different job. It could be different friends. It could be a different you. Maybe you want to change your own foundation and completely rebuild yourself from the ground up. It definitely could be that, but that's the vibes that I'm feeling here for the weekend. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Taurus, thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Let's keep it popping and pushing and moving forward. So guys, we have finished up our first batch of zodiacs for the weekend read. We're going to be hopping into our second batch here shortly. Okay. Hey, what's going on, MJ? I've had a pretty solid day. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing good too. Thanks for watching. All right, guys, first batch is done. Let me have a quick little moment and then we'll go ahead here and continue. Okay. I do want to say, if you're enjoying today's weekend read, guys, smash that like button. Of course, if you're new here and you've never watched my channel before, if you're interested, stick around and subscribe. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much, man. Good evening to you all too. Hope you're enjoying your night so far. Valerie said, sorry, I'm still at work. I have to catch the replay. No worries, Valerie. You're good. Enjoy the rest of your evening at work. I hope it's a good one, and definitely enjoy the rest of your night too. Hey, very happy Mondays. What's up? Late night fam. Thank God it's Friday. Good people for sure. Thank God it's Friday indeed. I am excited to, you know, actually do something this weekend. My weekends have been just filled with work and filled with responsibilities. And I'm like, I can't wait for Ant to go have like a mini day off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's exciting. You know, I think a lot of people sometimes they look at my channel and they're like, okay, I don't know how much work Ant actually does behind the scenes, but guys, I have a day off most of the times. I usually work 6 days a week around the clock, 24/7 on business and everything like that. So I'm constantly working. So to possibly most likely have a day off this weekend, that is exciting. Very, very exciting, man. You got a tattoo today? That's what's up. I wish I could show you all. 9 hours. Nice. I think the longest I've ever done in one shot was, I think it was my roses here. I think I got this done in about 7.5 hours. I didn't even take a break. I just went to bed. I just told my artist, yo, I'm taking a nap, and just let him do his thing. But yeah, 9 hours is awesome. Good shit. Happy to hear that for you. I've been itching to get a tattoo. I'm kind of thinking right next to Artemis, the Huntress here, I want to fit in a snake somehow. And I kind of want like a viper, like opening its mouth ready to bite on my hand. So that's what I've been intrigued in getting, and I'm thinking about it, so we'll see what happens. I'm not getting a snake necessarily for any sort of crazy spiritual reason or any deceptive reason, I guess. I just kind of feel like it would look cool. So most of every tattoo I've had pretty much has meaning. I think that would be the first tattoo that I think just looks badass, so I think that's next up for sure. What's going on, Jugga? We love you, and thank you. I love you too. Thank you so much. You got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? That's what's up, baby. There you go. Got Michelangelo chilling on you. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I want another one too, Fawn. I can't wait. I can't wait to get back into getting tatted. The last tattoo I had was Artemis over here, but I haven't reached out. I feel like when I was 18, it was just like, yeah, fuck it, blow your money. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, I have responsibilities and I can't do it. But at the end of the day too, like, I think I've just been getting like a tattoo a year, if you will, just because that's when I set aside the money and the time. But yeah, I miss just being in back to back, getting sessions done. I can't wait to like finish up the sleeve and start different shit, you know? You're getting a new tattoo tomorrow as well. Everybody's getting tatted, man. Y'all are leaving me hanging. I'm going to have to go hit up my artist, dude. Anyhow, though, guys, let's get back into it. We're going to roll back into air. We did Libra first, so Geminis, let's have a look at you and see what's rolling in here for the weekend, okay? So what's going to be popping on in here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in. to the next 72 hours. What insight and information do we got rolling on in here for our zodiacs of the Gemini? Moving on into the weekend, baby. What's popping for our lovely Gemini gang? Overall energy for you is the King of Pentacles. You could be connecting here with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Ten of Swords, what you're dealing with, guys. We have here the Two of Pents in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, we have here the Death in the reverse as well. So Geminis, you could be dealing with a Scorpio possibly this weekend, but neither here nor there. King of Pents in the upright, pairing that here to the Ten of Swords, kind of looks like you are feeling a lot more prosperous, a lot more comfortable, a lot more grounded and collected after something here came to an ending. Maybe some of you guys have quit a job this weekend and you are like, that is the best choice I could have made. Maybe you walked out of some sort of relationship, platonic, romantic, and you feel like that was the best choice you could have made, but for some reason, that's what keeps coming to mind. I keep hearing that same phrase, like, this was the best choice I could have made. Looking at what you're dealing with here, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Something couldn't go on, something couldn't continue. I feel like you just didn't want to be a part of something anymore. So looking at the outcome here being the Death reversed, you may not be fully disconnected yet from whatever it is you're dealing with, but I think you've started the process of ending something. Like, for example, if you've quit, maybe you've put in your 2 weeks. So maybe you got 2 more weeks of work. However, though, the intent is that you are quitting. So you know there's only 2 weeks left. Let's knock it out. And then I can move forward to something different with my career. So whatever the case may be, I see something of that nature coming up here for you this weekend, and I keep getting that same phrase once again where it was like, this was the best choice I could have made. So I think walking away from something this weekend definitely is putting you in a much better position to maybe where opposing to maybe where you have been. Okay, all right, Geminis, cool, I like it, man. As long as you're happy, baby, I am happy. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Gems, for coming on by. So we did our air. Let's get back into our fire. We already touched base here with our lovely and amazing Ram fam, so let's go ahead and get it popping here with the Leo gang. Hey, what's up, Tiffany? And what is up, Marissa? How you guys doing? Hope you're well. Let's see what's popping on in here, though, for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs coming on in to the next 72 hours. What information and insight do we got rolling on in here for Leo coming on into the next 72? Let's go ahead and check it out here, baby. Team Leo, overall energy for you guys is going to be a Chariot in reverse. Coming into the current energy, we have here a High Priestess, what you're dealing with, y'all. We got here a Queen of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Leo, is going to be the Moon in the reverse as well. You might be dealing with a Pisces. We got 2 Pisces cards showing up here. You also could be connecting with a Cancer, as we have the Chariot showing up here too. Now, Leo, you got here a Chariot in reverse, and then you're pairing that here to the High Priestess in the upright position. So this seems to me like right now, you're not really on board with what your intuition is telling you. I feel like intuitively, you know what's going on, or you know where you should be going with your path, but at the end of the day, you're kind of like, forget intuition, who needs it? So ultimately here, I think you're sticking around somewhere, but I feel like your guides and your angels are trying to tell you, Leo, you know you're being guided somewhere else, okay? But you're like, I don't know if I want to go to that place, right? So I feel like ultimately, Leo, it's kind of like a battle between your mental right now and what you're feeling versus what you're being called to, right? Looking at what you're dealing with right now, Queen of Wands reverse, it's like you're not inherently comfortable in your situation, but I think that you're also in a position to where maybe you're not ready for change. And I think that that's why it's kind of a struggle right now to go to where you're being called to in reference to this new path, because it's like maybe you're just not ready to embody change. Maybe you're not ready for change in general. And looking at the outcome here being the Moon reverse, it's like, honestly, I'm just trying to disconnect from all this at this time. So if you're being called to a new path, it kind of just feels like you're trying to disconnect from it. You're like, universe, I'm just not ready for change. That is simply that. I'm going to try to hold on to my current circumstances just a little bit longer. And you know what? If you need to do that for yourself, do it. Inevitably, we follow the call. I think the way that I tend to believe is like inevitably we'll end up answering the call. So if something's truly meant for us, it's going to happen. But if you're not ready for it, maybe you need some extra time just kicking it in your current circumstances. And if that's what's going to work for you, Leo, then do what you got to do, baby. Okay. I'm not here to push you. And even if the universe could be a little bit nippy with you in regards to giving you those intuitive nudges, you have free will for a reason. Live life on your terms, live life on your time. And if you're not ready for change yet, that's okay. All right. So I'm here to tell you that you're being called to something new for sure. But if you're not ready for that change, you can give yourself a little bit more time. All right. Interesting storyline. If it's your story, cool. If not, no worries. But Leos, thanks for popping by. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done our Leo, everybody. We're going to hop on in now into our water, getting on into our water signs. Team Cancer. Let's see what's going on here for your weekend, baby. What messages are showing up here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs coming on in to the next 72 hours. What's rolling up on in here for Cancer's weekend? Messages here for Team Cancer. Cancerian, we're going to grab about 2 more shuffles. And we'll see what's in store for you, babe. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome solace. Cancer, overall energy for you is a 10 of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming on into the current energy, guys, we have here a Page of Swords in reverse. What you're dealing with, Cancer, we have here a 3 of Swords in the upright. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Star in the upright position too. Now, Cancer, I want to mention you could be connecting with an Aquarius here, as we do have here the Star card. However, though, 10 of Pents here, pairing that to the Page of Swords reversed. Let's see what this is all about. Cancer, I feel like you are definitely in a pretty good space this weekend, mentally, physically, spiritually. 10 of Pentacles says you're in a good headspace. You're in a place of stability. I think it has a lot to do here with you taking your focus off of the shit that's been hurting you in the first place. So Cancer, this weekend is all about redirection. Positive energy, positive thoughts. Where my attention goes is where energy flows. So if I'm focusing my energy and my attention on the positive and good shit in my life, therefore I will experience the positive and the good shit in my life. However, if I focus my attentiveness on the negative shit in my life, I will experience a negative vibration. So the point here is where your attention goes is where energy flows. And Cancer, I feel like coming into your weekend, you're heavy focused on the good stuff. You are really choosing here to detach from negative thoughts, negative situations. This is a very positive weekend, it feels like, for you. I also think that through this positive vibe, you're coming to some sort of discovery. Looking at the outcome here being the Star. Star card is often representative of being in the right place at the right time. It's representative of feeling like things are falling into place for you. So Cancer, I think that not only are you having a very positive, high vibrating weekend, but also something falls into place. Maybe if you've been having stress about career and where you fit in your career or what kind of career fits you, things might fall into place for you this weekend where that gets sorted and figured out. If you've been having issues on where you feel like, I don't know where I fall into place into the universe, maybe that insight tends to come in for you this weekend. So I think the universe here is kind of putting you where you need to be, and you're waking up to that fact. It's like you could see that things are falling into place, and that's pretty damn exciting. So I like that a lot for Cancers that are watching. You know, this is going to be for the Cancer who's felt lost and who's been unhappy that they have felt lost, and suddenly you have a change of heart this weekend. You feel really good. You feel super positive, and then out of nowhere, it's like, I don't know, man, I feel like everything's kind of falling into place now. Like, I felt super lost here, but I kind of see a pathway now, and that's super fucking exciting. So Cancers, I love that for you guys. If it resonates with you, cool. If not, no worries. But, you know, taking it from a person who's felt lost for a good amount of their life, when things start to fall into place, it's such a beautiful feeling. So congratulations for those of you that it resonates to. Okay? I love it, guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done our water, we've done our fire, and we've done our air. Earth signs are coming up next. And up next is going to be Team Virgo. So Virgo gang, do stay tuned, okay? You're so very welcome, Lila. Thank you so much for watching. It is much, much appreciated. Thank you. By the way, for the 70 peeps in the chat, if you're enjoying the vid, drop a like, baby. All right, guys, let's get back to it. Team Virgo, what's going on here for you, beautiful peeps? Messages coming in here for Virgo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 72 hours, what information is going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Virgo? Moving on into the next 72 hours. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What do we got going on here, baby? Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Nine of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taking a look here at the current energy, we have here the Knight of Pentacles, what you're dealing with here. We have the Star card, and then looking at the outcome for Virgo gang is going to be the Page of Swords in the reverse. So looking at what I'm picking up on here for Virgo peeps, I kind of feel like Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, you are kind of just wanting to be on your own path right now. I feel like most of you are saying you want to be single. I don't think that this is about looking for a romantic counterpart. I think this is about, I need to figure out like myself and where I'm going before I can even plan a life with another person. And that's so understandable. I tell people a lot, like, sure, you can be in a relationship and then plan your lives together, but sometimes you don't want to plan around another person. Sometimes you want to plan your life exactly to how it works for you. And sometimes as you do that and you become your greatest version and you're living your best life, you end up attracting your best counterpart who really fits and suits the lifestyle you've created for yourself. So sometimes you don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to have to adapt to the kind of lifestyle that another person may want with you. And maybe you're not dating anybody at all, but maybe just the idea of love right now isn't really your forte. Or maybe you've become recently single and you're saying to yourself, I can't date right now because I need to get my affairs in order and get my life in order. But yeah, this weekend seems like slow and steady wins the race. I'm not trying to rush my life. There is no finish line, right? I mean, if we're going to be a little morbid for a second, I guess the finish line is when it's all over. So it's like, let's enjoy the fucking journey. Why rush? No one needs to get to that point quick. So let's live our best lives, you know? And I think you're at a point this weekend where it's like, I want to discover who I am, and I'm going to spend more time doing that. I'm going to spend more time like discovering what I want out of my life experience, because I feel like that thought has been what you've been pondering about a lot recently. So this will be for the Virgos who are like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be or where I'm supposed to go. However, though, I'm recognizing I do create my reality, right? So I want to start planning. I want to start planning for my future, right? Not my future around somebody else's future or around what other people want for me, but I want to start figuring out who I am and what I want. And in order to do that, I'm going to have to be on this journey of riding solo dolo. And if other people don't agree with it, it is what it is. Page of Swords reversed. Right now, I'm putting myself up front and center. I love it. I think a lot of people need it, man. There's a lot of people who have lived their lives for other people repetitively, over and over and over again. Guys, take a moment to live for yourselves, man. You never know where you're going to go. And you have the freedom in this world, if you allow yourself to have an open mind, you have the freedom in this world to do whatever you want, dude. So figure yourself out first, guys. Everything else falls into place, dude. Everything else falls into place. When you create your best life, and you're living your best life, by the way, too, you always manifest your greatest partner. All right? That already is adapted to your kind of lifestyle. So Virgos, give yourself the time here to fly and ride solo dolo. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in. So, guys, we have done our second batch of zodiac signs here for the weekend read. We're going to be getting into our final batch here in a moment or so. Thank you all so much, okay? That's your moon sign, angelic. Very cool. Hey, what's going on, Sharon Scott? How you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Archslayer said, I've been feeling stuck in college, so this really helps. Happy to help out. You know, for me, I never took the college route personally. I knew that there wasn't anything for me that I was looking for career-wise when it came to college, so I personally wasn't interested in taking out debt for no reason. But I don't, have any sort of judgments for people who do go to college, but any advice I can give a college student is that you go to college usually with an intention of doing something, and a lot of the times it can change. I want you to know that for young people, there is, and I'm a young person myself saying this, but I want to throw this out here. For young people, for everybody, there is too much pressure put on you for what you're supposed to do for the rest of your life. What I will tell you is know that it's okay if things change. Let's say you pick a major, you graduate with a degree, you get into it for a couple years, and you get out. It's okay that changes. I want you to know that you don't have to commit to a career for the rest of your life. You don't have to commit to a person for the rest of your life. You don't have to commit to anything for the rest of your life. People change, shit changes, circumstances change. So you never, and the truth reality, like the harsh reality is you're never going to have it all figured out, but there's a beauty in that. because life is ever expanding and constantly growing and constantly shifting. So there's a lot of pressure to perfect what your life is supposed to be and plan it out and map it out. Guys, it's always going to be a constantly changing variable. I don't want you to ever have to stress because you never have to have it all figured out, because life is nothing but a giant book of learning. And you're always going to keep on learning. Even when you're 95, you're going to learn something new every day. So don't put so much pressure on yourself to have it all figured out, man. No one ever will have it all figured out. We're all just here for the ride. So life is one crazy fucking roller coaster. Enjoy the ride. That is the best thing that I can give to anybody out there, especially younger people, like individuals like me who are in their 20s. Really, really take that in. You're never going to have it all figured out, and that's okay. Live your life, go with the flow, enjoy the roller coaster, don't trip too much, and don't put too much stress on yourself. Because at the end of the day, man, planning your whole entire life is cuckoo bananas, because everything changes. All right? So give yourself some time to breathe, baby, okay? All right. Hopefully that was resonating well with somebody who needed it, you know? Yeah, perpetual progression. Essentially, it's what it is, for sure. It's your birthday today, Amy. Happy, happy birthday. Love that for you. I hope you're having a great one. Happy, happy birthday. Yeah, 100%. 100%. For sure. That's the way I see it, man. Anyhow, though, guys, 4 more signs to go. Let's go ahead and bang them out. We're going to hop back on into our air. For the air signs, we're getting back into our Aquarius. So, Team Aqua, let's see what's popping on in here for you. What's going to be showing up here for Aquarius, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 72 hours. What information and insight is popping on through here for Aquarius? Coming on into the weekend. What do we got going on here for you, baby? What's popping for the Aqua, baby? Aquarius, overall energy for you is an Ace of Pentacles. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Death in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Aqua. Excuse me. We have here the Strength in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Magician in the reverse position. Look at me and how I rhyme. I should be a rapper. Moving forward, Aquarius, let's see what's up. We got here an Ace of Pentacles in the upright, pairing that here to a Death in the reverse. Couple different zodiacs you could be dealing with. We got here a Virgo, a Leo, or a Scorpio. Now, Ace of Pents here to the Death reverse tells me right now I have an opportunity. I don't know if it's going to change much, but I'm kind of thinking about it. So you're thinking about some sort of opportunity this weekend, having a look at what you're dealing with here, Strength in reverse. I think right now you're saying to yourself, I probably shouldn't hold back from this opportunity because you never know where it's going to go. It's almost like you're saying it doesn't hurt to try. So I think this weekend you're saying it doesn't hurt to try something new. Maybe this is about a new kind of job offer. Maybe it doesn't hurt to give that job offer a chance. Maybe it doesn't hurt to give a specific person a chance. Maybe you're getting an opportunity to go out on a date and it's like, what's one date? Who knows? Maybe this is my Prince Charming, right? So give something a shot. If it doesn't work, cool. You know it's not for you. And if it does, fan-fucking-tastic. But here's the thing. Looking at the outcome here, Magician reversed, I think the thing about this weekend, though, is that even though an opportunity is on the table, it's like you still don't show up, Aquarius. You still don't show up with the Magician reversed. And I'm here to say, not necessarily change your mind, but I'm here to say this. Take the opportunity anyhow. Because it could be the best choice you've ever made, or it's just not for you. Because my thing is you're always going to miss 99% of the shots that you don't take, but that one shot you take could be the fucking swish. It could be everything that you've ever wanted. That one date you go on can turn out to be your future husband. That one job opportunity you take could be exactly the most amazing job that gave you all the factual information you needed to start your multi-billion-dollar industry business. Who knows? So opportunities, man, can go a long fucking way. And some of them are a dud. Other of them are fucking amazing. I always say go for shit, man, because you never know. So if it works out, cool. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can still choose to not show up, Aquarius. It's your life. I ain't here to tell you how to live it, right? I'm here to give you what I see, and it's up to you to live it. So if you don't want to go for it, you don't have to. But I think it's worth going for it, because even if it doesn't turn out to be worth it in a way, it was worth trying That's the point, okay? So Aquarians, take it, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you guys so much for tuning in here anyhow, and have a great weekend. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out to Team Aqua. So, guys, we have done all of our air signs for today's weekend read. We're going to be hopping back into our fire. Real quick, what's going on, Amy? Thank you for the $3.15. Appreciate you, girl. You said thank you all, XOXO. You're welcome, and happy birthday to you. I hope it's been fucking awesome so far. Rebecca said I have the same vape you're using. Cool. Very awesome, guys. All right, so jumping into our fire, we're going to jump on into Sagittarius and see what's going on here for our flamin' archers. What's popping, baby? Message is showing up here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 72 hours. What's going on here for the fire ponies? Moving on into the weekend. Team Sagittarian. Interesting. Let's go ahead here and take a look. Overall energy here for Saggy is going to be the Eight of Swords. You might be dealing with an air sign for some of you. Looking into the current energy, we have here the Star. What you're dealing with, guys, we have here the King of Pence. And the outcome for Sagittarians is going to be the Hermit in reverse as well. All right, Sagittarius. As far as what I'm picking up on for you, Eight of Swords showing up here paired to the Star in the upright position. I feel like you are a little bit worried, feeling like you're not where you're supposed to be, but the truth is you are exactly where you need to be. Looking at what you're dealing with here, King of Pentacles, things are working out for you, but I feel like the worry is maybe when are things going to stop working out for me? I think that's more of what this reading is trying to say. It's like things are going good, but when are they going to not go so good? You know, like when is shit going to hit the fan? Like, I think that's kind of the timeline you're on. And it sucks because a lot of people go through this, including myself. But the advice that I give to myself and other people is stop waiting for something bad to happen when you have it good, because you want to focus on the beautiful memories you're creating now. And you don't want to reflect back in the past saying, I wish I paid more attention to when I was making those good memories. The point is life is a constant up and down. It's a peak and a plateau. And we're going to have good times and bad times. And when we're in the good times, sure, bad times may come, but we want to be in the good times, right? We want to be present to the moment when things are going well. And when we're avoiding that by being stuck inside our head, wondering when something bad is going to happen, then we're not living up the good kind of moments we have. And the last thing you want to do is not be present when shit is popping. Okay? I've had some poppin' ass moments in my life that I barely paid attention to because I was all focused on when is something bad gonna happen. And guess what? When the bad times came, I was like, fuck, I should have focused on the good stuff, man. So the point is, guys, is be present. Don't be mentally in the future or mentally in fear. Be mentally engulfed in your present moment, especially if something is going well. Star card here, King of Pentacles here, baby. You got something good. Maybe you got an amazing boyfriend. Maybe you got an amazing job. Maybe you have an amazing friend. Maybe you have an amazing time right now in your life. Who knows? But live it up, dude. Period. Looking at the outcome here, Hermit reverse, it's like, sure, the bad times can come any day now, but who gives a shit when they come? If you're in a good moment and if you're in a good energy, live for today and completely embrace and embody the good kind of circumstances you have. All right, guys? Like Brooklyn over here said, don't wait for the ball to drop. Enjoy the ride. 100%. Now, I know it might not resonate for every Saggy if you're not in the best of circumstances. I get it. But if you have something good in front of you, baby, don't put yourself mentally somewhere different. You got to live it up and be present to that shit. All right, guys? All right, everybody. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Sagittarius, I love you and have a great weekend, okay? We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done our lovely fire and our lovely air. We're going to hop on into our water signs here now, guys. Real quick, what's going on, Heather Ann? Shout out to my husband, Big D. Anthony, our son is out and about. Pisces mom is on snooze mode. God bless the two peeps tonight. Enjoy your time with your fiance now. Age time gets short. Indeed, it does. What's poppin' though, Heather Ann? I hope you're doing good. Very happy money said paranoia the destroyer. Yeah, it is, man. Tapping into that energy of paranoia can definitely be a destroyer. But remember, guys, in general, anything taking you away from your present moment is never beneficial to you. Don't worry about the future. The future is anxiety. Don't worry about the past. The past is depression. Jump into the present moment. They call it the present for a reason because it's a gift. period. Okay, mic drop. Heather Ann, thanks for the $10, dude. I appreciate you. Have a date night cocktail with your fiance. Well, we are not necessarily engaged yet. See what you're doing there, though. But yeah, you know, that time is it's gonna come though, one point or another. But thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 10. I would love to have a cocktail with her when we find some time this weekend. So that would be very, very nice. Thank you so much, though, Heather Ann, okay? All right, everybody, let's get back to it. Jumping into our water signs. Scorpios, you're up. Let's see what's going on. What's going to be popping on in here for Scorpio, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 72 hours. What information and insight is popping here for Scorpio? Coming on into the weekend. Let's see what's popping, baby. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign like a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. Coming into the current energy, we have here the Six of Swords. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Ten of Wands, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. So, Scorpios, as far as what I'm picking up on for you, we got a Page of Cups reversed, and we got a Six of Swords in the upright position. It feels to me like right now, coming into your weekend here, you are definitely moving on from something, but you don't seem super enthusiastic about it. Like, I feel like this is about, I'm moving on right now, but I'm not entirely happy about moving on right now. So hopefully that makes sense. Looking at what you're dealing with, Ten of Wands, you're burdened by having to let someone or something go. You could be letting go of a person this weekend or letting go of a situation this weekend. So I know the reading's not, the most positive here right now, but I feel like for you, it's like, I'm moving on, not because I want to, but because I have to. Looking at the outcome here, Knight of Pentacles here says, it's not going to be easy by any means necessary, but slow and steady wins the race, So I got to take my time with this. It's not going to be something that is super easy for me to overcome, but by taking my time, it's going to be doable. So some of you could be getting, over a person this weekend. Maybe you're focusing on moving on from heartbreak. You could be focusing on moving on from some sort of loss in your life or something in your life that you're not happy that you had to leave behind. But you are saying to yourself here, I have to move forward no matter what. This is one of those situations and circumstances where it's like, it's not about what I want, it's about what I have to do. This is about what's right for myself. This is about what's right for my circumstances and my situation. Maybe some of you guys didn't inherently want to walk away from a person, but maybe the person you were walking away from is toxic. And even though you may not want to walk away from the person, when you're tapping on into what your mind is telling you, logistically, logically, this is the best way to go. So you're listening to your mind over the heart here. It's a head over heart decision, and you're doing what's best for you. And that's always going to be the best kind of choice to make, man. The heart is powerful. The heart wants what it wants, but you have to listen to what is going to be the best for you. And sometimes the heart can love and love and love, even if it's taken some abuse. And it's not always fair to yourself to be in situations like that. So this is a mind over heart kind of decision, I feel, coming into your weekend. And even if it sucks, it's like, I know I'm doing what's right for me. And I'm glad you are. All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. So we have finished up, everybody, all the water. We have done all the fire and air. We're going to get on into our last zodiac sign of the night, which is going to be Team Capricorn. All right, so Cappies, you are last but not least. So let's go ahead over here and get it popping. So Capricorn, what's going on here for our cappuccinos? Rolling on into our weekend. What's going on, Team Cappy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on into the next 72 hours. What information and insight do we got here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs moving into the next 72 hours. Let's go ahead and have a look here, baby. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff. Capricorn, overall energy for you is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Looking into your current energy, we have here the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with. We got a Six of Wands in the upright, and looking at the outcome, Capricorn, is going to be the Six of Cups in the upright as well. So Six of Wands and the Six of Cups showing up here side by side. Now, Capricorn, you begin here with a Knight of Swords in reverse, and then you're pairing this Knight of Swords reversed with a Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. So what this is saying to me is you're at a time right now where if something isn't very stable, I don't feel like you're making much of a contribution to it. I think right now you know what you want and you're looking for success. And if something isn't bringing you success, you're not giving it your energy. looking at the outcome here being the Six of Cups. Six of Cups here says history can tend to repeat itself, and I'm not going to be repeating history. So far what I'm feeling for you is you're in a space this weekend, Capricorn, where you are seeing the past kind of repeat itself. I think that you've held out before in the past on hoping that situations would become secure, but you were putting a lot of your faith in someone else. You're at a point in your life where only you feel like you can put faith in yourself. I'm not going to put faith in someone else that they're going to bring me the kind of security I'm looking for when I know that I can get the job done myself. I'm not going to put my money in the hands of someone else to grow it more when I know that I can grow my own finances. So you're at a point where success is the only path you're on and the only path you're looking for. And I think that you don't want to get involved in having to put your circumstances in another person's position of power. So your weekend says, I will not let history repeat itself. I will be the lone wolf if I have to be. I will be the person that goes on my own path so long as it gets me to my successful results. Okay? And I understand that wholeheartedly, you know? If you've spent a past before putting your feelings behind in solitude and in serving to another person, you don't want to do that again. If you've spent time in the past before putting your, trust in somebody's lack of security to become secure and it never did, and it screwed you over at the end of the day, you're not going to want that. You're going to want to make sure you're secure within yourself first. So Capricorns, it's a weekend where it's like, I just can't at this time afford to be reliant on somebody else. I have to be reliant on myself. And once I have that figured out, I'd be more than happy to unite and join up with people who are in that same boat of security, but I can't do the lack of security and I can't hold out and hope that things can get better. I got to be the one that has my back and that, gets the job done. And every Capricorn I ever meet, man, they get the job done. You talk to a Capricorn, they're on top of their shit, dude. My mother's a Capricorn. If she says she's doing something, she gets the job done, I remember even if we would clean as kids in the house, we go to clean something. It's like, if it's not mom's way, it ain't done the right way, right? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Capricorn moms, right? If it ain't cleaned a certain way, it ain't clean, baby, okay? So either way, though, that's kind of the vibe that I'm feeling for you guys. So yeah, you are looking for what you need at this time, and I totally get it. So take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Capricorns, Cappuccinos, thank y'all for tuning in. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Have a great weekend here, everybody. Real quick, guys, I do want to say a special thank you. Thank you so much, George, for the $5. Really appreciate you. Great read. I hope you have a good weekend. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great weekend too. Really appreciate you, and thank you so much for your donation. Heather Ann said, my dad always said, lead with your heart and follow close with your mind. He died when I was 15, and I'm now almost 50. Boy, was he right. My condolences for his passing, but yeah, very, very true statement and very powerful statement too, indeed. Brooklyn said, I've been spending so much time alone after parting with an ex. It's difficult, but you're right. Put yourself first. Yeah, for sure. And especially after going through a breakup, putting yourself first is going to do you well in the long run, for sure. All right, though, guys. All right, everybody. With that all being said, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for coming out here, everyone, to the weekend read. I love and appreciate you all. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, of course, thumbs up the video, guys. It really helps out on YouTube. So if you guys can smack that like button, it'll really help me out a lot, and it helps out in the algorithm, of course. If you're a new person here and you've never seen this channel before, if you fuck with this channel, if you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into this ever-growing soul family. A couple things to note, everybody. Cancer, Pisces, your March reading is out. Give it a check out. Scorpio, yours will be coming out soon, and as will everybody else's. So March readings are on the way, guys. Do be patient and do stay tuned. But if you're a Cancer or a Pisces, check it out. It's already posted on the channel. Personal reads are available, everybody. So if you want a personal reading, head over to CancerMoonsTarot.com. The link is down below in my description if you want to go straight to the website. So I have all that stuff linked up for you. I have a bunch of goodies down in my description too if you guys want to check out any of those links. Tons and tons of stuff for you guys if you're interested, okay? All right, though, guys. Happy Friday. I'm wishing you all a very wonderful, safe, and amazing weekend. Thank you guys, of course, for showing up. As always, I appreciate it. If you guys show up for me, I show up for you. So thank you, everybody, to those of you that have made it to today's live and those of you that are going to watch it later. But I am all pooped out and tired, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'm going to catch you all in the next video. Much love, take care, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.